Smuggling illegal goods across the border is quite a risky endeavour, which, however, could make the perpetrators very rich.
Think, Pablo.
Smugglers come up with all kinds of tricks to fool the customs officers, and sometimes these tricks might seem insane, sometimes brilliant, and sometimes outright ridiculous. Today, we will tell you about the most ingenious ideas that the smugglers have come up with to get their illegal haul across the border. Sometimes the smugglers come up with such incredible tricks, one has to wonder how the customs officers could uncover their fraud. Reptiles on the body. There is a strong demand for exotic pets in any country of the world. People smuggle them from all kinds of places, while the customs officers are trying to prevent that. Once, the Norwegian officers detained a man who was attempting to smuggle 14 pythons and 10 geckos across the border. The pythons were rolled up in socks and taped to his torso. The geckos were also in little boxes strapped to his leg. The man was searched after officers spotted a tarantula scurrying around in one of his bags. The smuggler was arrested, and the animals were handed over to the specialists. Hummingbirds in pants. It also looks as ridiculous as it sounds, but it's still a real story.
Trip?
This man was probably inspired by the smuggler who strapped boxes with lizards to his legs. He decided to take it one step further though, and smuggle more than a dozen live hummingbirds in his pants. The authorities noticed this man acting suspiciously, and he was detained by French customs officers. During the inspection, the officers discovered that the birds were put in special pouches sewn into the inside of the man's underwear. The birds were individually wrapped in cloth and taped up to prevent them from escaping. The man reportedly has a previous conviction for trying to smuggle the tiny animals across the border. A man inside a car seat. Another mind-blowing story happened in 2001 at the border between the US and Mexico. A 42-year-old Mexican, Enrique, attempted to illegally enter the US by disguising himself as a car seat. A brilliant idea. Just kidding, never try something like that. But we have to give it to Enrique. He was really creative about this. One of the passenger seats inside the vehicle was hollowed out, and then Enrique installed a special frame to hide inside it. The seat didn't look suspicious at all.
You bringing anything back into the United States, sir?
Well, it did grunt when someone tried to sit on it. We can only admire his dedication, because he probably had to remain still in an uncomfortable position for many hours, with little access to air as well. Unfortunately, all his efforts were in vain.
Smuggling is incredibly dangerous, so never try it. Someone is always watching. It's only a matter of time before you'll get caught.